What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wokey Bucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to people that are prideful tend to have a lower self-esteem. The one thing that y'all gotta understand is that people that are prideful tend to have a lower self-esteem because they are always in their emotions, right? And people that are in their emotions can't seem to handle when someone tells them a fact, right? When someone tells them the truth. When you're always in your emotions, when you're always in your feelings, right? You're not going to be able to handle when someone is telling you the truth. And when somebody tells you the truth and you cannot handle the truth, that is what causes you to be prideful. And when you're prideful, you're always in your emotions and your feelings, right? And it tends, like, people that are in that state tend to have a lower self-esteem because when their emotions aren't telling them that they're the greatest, right? When they're on the top of the world and they feel bad, they're going to end up moving toward the state of lower self-esteem, right? Because if you have high self-esteem, you understand that instead of being prideful, you move towards humility, you move towards meekness, right? Why am I saying this, right? Why eat Wokey Bucks? Why am I saying this, right? The one thing that y'all got to understand is that for y'all that are prideful out there, for y'all that cannot learn how to humble yourself or allow other people to humble you, you need to work on your self-esteem issues because clearly you don't have a high self-esteem. And listen, not all of us are born with a high self-esteem. It's something that's developed. But you really need to develop that spiritual connection with the Most High in order to be able to develop your esteem. So whether you're having your good days or you're having your bad days, whether you're having your highs, whether you're having your lows, you will be able to conquer the things on both a spiritual and physical level, and that will raise up your esteem. The problem is that because of the pride that you have, right, which contributes to a low self-esteem, it's not even real pride, it's fake pride. Because the thing you have to realize is that if you are truly prideful like you claim that you are, or truly prideful like you really are, you would move towards meekness, right? Not even prideful, but pride. Because that's what I want to talk about, right? There's a difference between being prideful and having pride. All of us have pride in what we do, but a lot of us do not know how to check our pride. A lot of us do not know how to check our ego. A lot of people are prideful, which basically means that they don't know how to check their ego, right? But if you claim that you have pride like you really do, you would move in silence and you'd be humble and meek. Why? Because someone that's humble and meek is aware of their value, but they decide to not show people that side, so therefore people can speak of them, right? Not that you need the people's validation, not that you care for the people's validation, but sometimes when you have pride in certain things that you do, you don't have to show it. You don't have to speak of it. Let others speak of the good things that you're able to do. But the problem with that is that a lot of people have low self-esteem issues. So when you have low self-esteem issues, you don't know how to handle your pride. You don't know how to handle it at all. So you start becoming arrogant. You start becoming boastful. You start becoming cocky when you don't need to do all of those things. Let your actions speak of it. Speak of itself. You feel what I'm saying? That is why I keep telling y'all have to develop a spiritual connection with the Most High so He can grant you your due desires. He can grant you these things that you need to work on, your self-esteem issues, right, in due time. The one thing that you have to understand is that your self-esteem issues aren't going to go anywhere until you start working on them. They're not going to go anywhere until you start working on them. In my opinion, one of the best ways to build your self-esteem is to really start canceling out what people have to say about you. I'm telling y'all the truth, and it comes from experience as well too. I wasn't the most popular kid at my school. A lot of people knew who I was, or knew who I am, right? They knew who I am. A lot of people know who I am, right? At least the high school that I went to, right? The middle school I went to, elementary schools. People knew who I am. Man, what's wrong with my English, man? I don't know. People know who I am. You feel what I'm saying? But my point is that I had to develop my self-esteem, right? Y'all also have to develop your self-esteem. You have to be able to build yourself to a point that regardless of whether people are speaking good things onto you or bad things onto you, you have to do what's best for you. You have to do what's best for what God wants you to do in your life, regardless of what the next man or what the next woman thinks about you. You feel what I'm saying? You have to develop these things. They are very, very imperative. I'm telling you the truth. They are very imperative to your success in life. But moving around being prideful is a problem. Like I said, we all have pride. We all have ego. But a lot of us do not know how to check our ego. And that is where the problem is. It's like anything that happens in your life, right? If you don't have moderation in anything that you do in life, in everything that you do, in fact, you're going to have a hard time navigating through this matrix. You're going to have a hard time navigating through life. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to check your egos. A lot of y'all don't know how to do things in moderation. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be able to develop these aspects of yourself so therefore you can prosper. The more you can develop the spiritual connection with the Most High, your self-esteem issues are going to go away. They're going to disappear. So while you are not caring as much and doing what you believe God wants you to do, you are also working on all the other aspects of your life as well too, because trust me, they're going to develop. But you have to focus first on that spiritual side and then watch all the other sides develop as well too. You got to continuously grind. You have to continuously put the work in. Trust me, we all have the ability to be great, but not a lot of us will be great. Why? Because we're not doing what it takes to become great. Get rid of your pridefulness, right? Get rid of your pridefulness. Learn how to check your pride. Learn how to check your pride. Stop allowing your emotions, right, to transfer into your feelings and allowing you to feel some type of way for you to start showing people that you have low self-esteem issues. Stop letting it get in the way, because it's not going to lead you anything. It's not going to lead you to anything useful, man. If anything, when you act prideful, right, it's only going to take away opportunities from your life instead of bringing in more opportunities. Do you not realize that when you are more humble, when you are meek, these are the attributes that cause more opportunities to come into your life? Because just because you're meek and you're humble doesn't mean that you don't have pride. You do have pride, but you know how to check your pride. Start moving towards the realm of learning how to check your pride, then knowing that you have pride and you let it go unchecked. Because when you let it go unchecked, when somebody makes you feel some type of way, you're going to react in a prideful manner. When you react in a prideful manner, you are losing opportunity after opportunity. And listen, the thing you have to understand is that opportunities in majority of situations only come once. And majority of opportunities that come, if not all, I believe, if anything, let me even correct myself, right? I would say all opportunities that are towards progression are from the Most High, right? So if you are not working on your pride and trying to check your pride, check your ego in order to be able to elevate yourself to the next level, right? You are not going to be able to accomplish the things that you have to accomplish in life. And let me tell you something, right? Somebody making you feel some type of way might even be a test from the Most High to really check your pride and see if you have more pride than you're supposed to have, aka pridefulness, or if you have enough pride, but at the same time as well too, you know when to lower yourself, you know when to humble yourself in order to have Him bless you. If you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you don't understand, you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button. Leave comments, man. Share this video with your friends. You feel what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks. WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. Patreon link will be down in the description below. So will social media links, and make sure y'all give those a check. Without further ado, this is going to be the end of this video. This is WokeEbucks, and I'm out, man.